Greetings everyone and everyone's who's there. So currently we still have some time to spend because volume 7 isn't up yet. I gotta yeah, now I gotta put the screen on black for a second again. Put some sounds and stuff in the holy wooly. Just setting some things up because I forgot to mute my WhatsApp. I'm sorry for that. And I'm not allowed to show you all my contacts because my contacts would be pretty pissed if I just randomly showed them to the entire internet. And there we go. Currently I'm still in World of Warcraft, chilling around a nice bonfire, while I am still waiting for HIVESWAP FRIENDSIM Volume 7 to actually release. Like, damn. Greetings everyone, and if I'm quiet, if I am quieter in my microphone than I am usually, that is because I'm leaning towards my screen in order to read the chat. Hello everyone, and for some reason my chat doesn't actually show me how many are inside of the chat. And now my cat decided to go rambunctious. Okay, let's actually so we actually have some background stuff. Actually, you know what? You guys know what? Here, look, it's still locked. I click here, click yes. It loads, and it's not here. It is not yet here. And I don't know, was there like a fixed time for the other ones? Do you guys know that? Okay, I'm giving, I don't know if you can count those as shout out. Oh, I can't. My setup's all stupid. 1 second. Okay, now I have my laptop on my lap and can actually see the chat without leaning forward too far. Hello there, everyone. Who can I see? Hello, Ivoron, the official time agent. Depressed Pan with a 4 instead of an A. Tilwyn. The biggest fan. I think I already got you. Christine Offline. And Cetus, the Curtinator, Exotic Cosplayer, ooh, nice name, Sodium Water Chloride, lots of honks and highs, and I think, oh, Blue Blood, hi there Blue Blood. So yeah, currently we have this issue of HIVESWAP Volume 7 not being out yet. I mean, Volume 6, Everfix, Mark, Friends, Comrades. I think this was 6, right? Yeah. So, it's not out yet. I'm sorry. Hi there, Dins. Nice to see all you guys. 14 viewers, and the game isn't out. I'm sorry, guys. Seriously, I'm trying every few seconds, and I'm not even active in World of Warcraft. Actually, let me just, so we have some background music and stuff. Did someone say something? No, just my guild. Yeah, I was currently watching the stream of this really nice dude over here. I hope I'm allowed to actually mention him. I did in chat. Hi there. What popping you need to flip your friends? Yeah. How about a Q&A? Sure. I'm up for a Q&A. I come for your troll videos. Takes your troll. Okay. Who's your favorite troll from Friendsum so far? Ooh. Oh, now I stepped into a puddle. I don't really remember all the names, but I think it's either Skyla or Skyla, however you want to call it, her, or maybe even more Polipa? No. What was her name? What was her name again? Like from Affection and Unwanted or Untrue, the Volume 5 Greenblood. I think those two so far. Polipa, yeah. I'm not good with names. Pardon, excuse me for that. If you had a fan troll, what would his name be? I already have fan trolls. A bunch of them, actually. You can actually see their story on their channel. Ooh, jeez, the chat is moving faster than I noticed. Okay, favorite troll so far? I'm super excited to see Cornel and Remili and Friendsim. Same. I'm excited for every single one of them. Where do you come from? I come from Germany, but was originally born in England. In Canterbury, actually. If you had a fan troll, what would his name be? Wriggle. Wriggle, Laylock, and all the other guys. Yeah, Skilla's best cowboy wife. Ooh, hi Flauschgurke. Julia Klar, hi there. Everyone corrected me on the name. Sure. Okay, whoops. It's 3 a.m. here. Oh, depressed pan. Yeah, 3 a.m. you might have to go to bed then, that's okay. Well, time to skedaddle skedoodle. I became a toasted strudel. Ich bin Kurt. Ich bin Kurt. Okay, any more questions as long as we wait for the HIVESWAP Friendsim to appear? I'm having a really weird sitting position right now. I gotta wave you back in game actually. Oh, I can't wave for some reason because I typoed probably. There we go. What's your extended zodiac sign? Oh, I forgot. I wasn't actually too... I actually was really hesitant to test it. Because you had to kind of choose your blood color or get the blood color of the sign you already have. And I think mine kind of resembled a heart-ish shape. I do not remember, to be honest. I'm sorry about that. My favorite color, brown and blue. Like aqueous blue and a really cool, like the brown of Klenato's armor, if you can see it. Like a really goldish brown. What's a favorite color? Favorite science? Ooh. All of the science is kind of cool and interesting, to be honest. What is my favorite science? My god tier is Knight of Heart, actually. Well, I'm off, but I'll be looking soon, Kanatu. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a Knight of Heart. For all of the tests I did that suited me. If you have one wish, what troll would you be? Ooh. That's a hard one. Do you mean like the cannon trolls from Homestuck or extended to HIVESWAP? Or like any troll? Could I make one up? True Scorpio. Nice one, Blue Blood. Everyone loves your name, Flauschgurke. Knight of Rage. Ooh, that's badass. That's like basically a berserk. If you could hit any of the Friendsum trolls with a bat, who would it be? Yeah, the correct answer is Zebra. Zebra or... Wasn't there another douchebag already? Can't remember. No, I think Zebra's the biggest douchebag by now. Truly, you like books? F-O? Oh, do you? Do you like books? Yeah, sure. I read a lot of books in, like a couple of years ago, like a long time ago. I read like a lot of books, but by now it's kind of like, eh. Any Durst streamers? I don't remember if I was a Durst streamer or... I think I was like a 50-50 on the Dreamer thing. I sure do know that YouTuber Curtinator. I sure do like and love him, and would do a lot to actually be able to make a video with him sometime, or a stream or whatever. Actually donated to his last charity live stream. If Skilla tried to say Cornel's name with her... Cornel! Cornel! Nah, I don't know him personally. I do not know Jacksepticeye personally. At all. What? Oh my god, someone sing the Sylvanas song. Sylva's Lament, the Lament of the Highborn. That song caught me off guard. Now I'm sad again. Plot twist. Skilla. Oh, jeez, my laptop is. Plot twist. Cornel, it's actually 5 letters long. A toaster? What do you mean by that, Curtinator? Do you have any other questions? I'm open for a Q&A. Of basically any sort. There's like, you can ask me anything. If I don't want to answer, I'll just tell you that would be off limits, but I can't think of any question I wouldn't answer. Depends on my mood, if I like puns. The puns are, yeah. The meaning of life. Love, Harry. Love. Favorite Vine? I do not think that I have a favorite Vine, but the Vines that I enjoyed the most were them from Sanders. Like the Storytime. With his Disney song time and stuff like that. Yeah, that is true. That has been a valid thing. Actually, this guy. My first World of Warcraft character was like a prior version of this guy. He looked different back then because they didn't have the helmet. So Clenato Grimstone was my very first World of Warcraft character. He was a dwarf hunter, just like this guy. Had the same eyes, the same beard. And yeah, I played him ever since Classic and up until Warthog, Wrath of the Lich King. Tom Sanders Vines, yeah, that was it. Oh, new from Jacksepticeye, dude, stop, seriously. He uploaded like 3 videos today. Or at least I got 3 notifications from him. There's your answer. Steam page is up. Ooh, nice. Wave. I'ma be leaving for the actual stream now. Have a nice night. Bye.
Farewell.
Let me bow in front of my one of my favorite people on the earth. I mean, I have a bunch of favorite people on the earth, but yeah, one of my favorite content creators. Let's put it that way. Exit game. Let's see. Will we be redirected to the right page this time? Yes! It's up, everyone! What's up? It's up! Oh yeah, anyway, when I played Wrath of the Lich King, I already have FriendSim. I might have to go onto Steam for that. And thanks to my brother who ruined our internet, I wasn't able to continue World of Warcraft. And my old account got deleted by Blizzard because I wasn't online for a couple of years. And the server where all my main characters were on got put down anyway. Okay, I have a problem here. I already have HIVESWAP FRIENDSIM though. What? Let's shut down the game. I want to have that. Can I please have that? 6th of July. Less than an hour. Oh, so we still actually have time. Okay then. Steam pages are, yeah, I just... Really is so tiny, I'm yelling. She is she that tiny? I mean, she looks very tiny from... Oh, you're right. She does look very tiny. I really like this picture of Cornel. I also use it as my thumbnail, but I just like it like... I will not read what stands on the text, by the way. Not yet, anyway. I mean, sure, Cornel's huge. She's like a beast. A real beast. Maybe we should open up the game again. Just so that we have some background music going on. Oh, jeez, my lap is getting warm from my laptop. Oh, blue blood. Don't let your head get stomped. There's the game. Okay then. We're gonna wait at least 40 minutes until the game is unlockable. So... Close this menu. Aw, the music's gone again. Actually, you guys know what? Since I'm already into Homestuck so much, I might as well pick one. I have a lot. I've spent too much money on Homestuck merch. I mean, is it still merch? I guess it is. Okay then. Sans Riska. Sans Riska? Really? So just Megalovania. Nope, that's not the one. Why is this in this folder? I do not keep track. Oh, this is a really good one. This is a fan-made one. Had to download that. That's amazing. It's just amazing. I don't think I have the original. Like the original from... Is it this one? Nope. Metal cover, Megalovania. Is it this one? Yep, it is. I have too many versions, and most of them are fan versions. Harlequin rock version. Yes, that one's cool too. I'll put that into the list. Harlequin rock version. Dun dun dun. Oh, it has been ages since I heard that one. To be honest, ever since I heard that that version and especially the Undertale version are always connected to Evelyn. Like in my head, that in a more cute manner. Hi there, Flauschgurke. That in a more, like a bit more cute-y manner and more adventurous manner. That could be perfectly Evelyn's fighting theme in our roleplay that we have. in our RP sessions and pen paper sessions and everything. At least that's my personal taste. So then, any more questions for the D-rolled me from you guys? While we wait for HIVESWAP FRIENDSIM to actually come out, so that we can play it. I wish I had a webcam that would work. I would just show you my cats. How long? Well, until the game's done, and maybe then a bit longer interacting with the chat. Depends. Hi Wits. Yeah, that is cute. That's adorable. Hi Witch. Shut up, Hi Witch. What's going on? We're waiting for the game to actually release before we can actually start. I'm always afraid that you can actually see all my tabs and everything that I have on my laptop, even though I'm streaming from my big computer. Well, he can be here in the stream, as long as he doesn't kill anyone. I plan to do every single route, because that's usually how I play those types of game, always. There we go. The waiting game, yep, that's it. I know there's not much to see currently, apart from like the sign bouncing. It's rocking. The sign is rocking to the music. Oh jeez. It was your last stream, so I thought I should come back for this one. That is really nice of you, and I appreciate it a lot. And also for everyone who's new to HIVESWAP FRIENDSIM, because I guess we have at least one person who might be new to this. This character down here is the character we play, like the stick figure, who's actually called the Reader. Ooh, yes. Goosebumps. I'm glad as well. I'm glad as well that you can attend to one of my streams. I mean, this stream is already going better than my previous streams, because it's the second FRIENDSIM stream, and FRIENDSIM is the game I have the most views on currently. If that is actually the reasons why there are no sea dwellers, I'd laugh loud. I just point my thumb up to Halsey and say, perfect. That is just perfect. I know you didn't design it properly, but still perfect. But I think the reason is more because HIVESWAP Act 2 won't have any sea dwellers besides maybe Trissa, the leader, the Condess, wannabe, the Harris. Except from her, I don't think there will be any sea dwellers in HIVESWAP Act 2. Like no violet, purple, violet bloods. So for everyone who's curious as for how long I will stream, again, I have no idea how long it will take, but usually as soon as the game starts, I'll need up to 2 hours, because I'm taking my time to enjoy this. Any other song requests for the waiting game? And I will only play Homestuck songs because yeah. The next volume is called Of Stresses, Song and Otherwise. Place your bets on who's next. Song and Otherwise. Oh, I had a tip on my head who it could be. Yeah, Trixie. If it is Trixie, I'd be very glad, because Trixie is one of the trolls I'm looking forward to, besides Chahoot. Chahoot and Trixie are one of those two that I really look forward to the most by now. Like, yeah. Troll Cups. I gotta see if I have that. Troll Cups. Nope, I do not have that. But I have a fan song. I have Make a Troll Out of You. Lady Troll. I don't think that's even Homestuck. Gold Pilot I do have, but Gold Pilot tends to make me cry sometimes. Because Gold Pilot is just amazing, and it reminds me at the time when I started my roleplay with Evelyn about our troll OCs. Olive Scribe. Olive Scribe I might not actually have. Weird enough. Yeah, weird enough I don't have that one. Huh. It just now dawned on me that I might possibly not have that one. Oh, it's Cornel's theme? Yeah, I don't have those of the new trolls actually. For parody, it's really good, yeah. Usually I am not up to listening to fan songs or parodies that much, especially when they have like voice lines, because I don't know why, but I personally, even if it is well done, I often cringe. It's nothing I can really put my finger upon. It's just something that I learned that I don't really often enjoy personally, but some I do have to admit are so good that even I can listen to them and enjoy them. A couple years back, from the Broadway Cocket, yeah. Suburban Jungle, of course. Wait. Come on, what was your one? Suburban Jungle. Suburban Jungle. And what else? What else? Power Move. Carcalicious. I don't even think I have Carcalicious. Which is a sin. Yeah, I don't have a Carcalicious on my computer. I know, I've sinned. Elevator Stuck? That is like the perfect... Elevator Stuck is perfect for this occasion, to be honest. Elevator Stuck. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I don't know, I like it when guitars scream like that. It has been a while since I actually like sat down and listened to music. It's been a long while. Wow. What? Pumpkin just attacked the window. And for everyone of you who doesn't know, Pumpkin is my orange cat. The boy of the two. What? Joey just pawed my arm because he was trying to catch a moth. Get that moth, Joey. Get it. Violet Prince? I think by now we won't even be able to go through all the songs. Violet Prince. I just put them to the list by now because I want to go through every week request. Oh, my Violet Prince version is fucking long though. Yeah. I do not have What Pumpkin. I never found a good version of that that wasn't in the bunch, in the like big bunch to pay for back then. Could look again, but there we go, Gold Pilot. Oh, my cat. What Pumpkin? Yeah. No, yeah, my Pumpkin is my orange cat. I have a video of the two open when Evelyn and I adopted them. Or like they got to us. We adopted them already way earlier, but they weren't able to be separated from their mom back then. I mean, if you guys want to hear a sad story, I could tell you about how exactly we came to have cats. And it's a sad story on the cat's side, not on our side. I mean, sure, we cried as well, but... yeah. Oh, Joey! Runter da! I have to speak to them in German. In English, they don't understand a word. Joey! Runter! 1 second, guys. I gotta get her down. I have to get her down there. Oof. So yeah, Pumpkin and Joey are siblings, and we named the male cat the orange tiger cat Pumpkin. He has a like how do you call that? Like yeah, possibly I've run, but they understand German better than they do understand English. But yeah, Pumpkin has like a white thing on his chest that looks like he has a small I forgot the word. Like this piece of cloth that you sometimes see around some teenagers' necks. A couple of years ago, actually. Bandana. I think, no, bandana? Was it bandana? Oh, no, I can't recall. Anyway, yeah, he looks like he is wearing one of those, and Joey actually actually has a pattern on her back that where my mom thought that looks like she has wings, black wings. I mean, you can kind of see it. But it's really, yeah, Joey Claire, the cat of my kitty, she's a cutie. She is adorable, and I love her. And I love also Pumpkin, but he's an idiot sometimes. And Joey's cocky. Joey's really cocky. And she's elegant enough to actually get through with it if she does something she's not supposed to. Let's see if it's already up. Get me to the page. Dum 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 dum. Yep. It's not up yet. Okay, I thought it would be up at 22, like it was last time. Was it last time at 22? Or was it 23 as well? There's no timer on it, sadly. It just tells me that it's less than an hour. Weniger als eine Stunde, that's the German terms of it. Like, whoop. I messed it up, there we go. Like that, like there. Less than an hour, but in German. So we have like at the very least 25 minutes left at the max. And sure. Well, I mean, you can ask me questions or give me riddles or anything Homestuck related anyway, just throw it at me. I'm here to entertain you anyway, so let's do this. I mean, you already asked me a bunch of questions, but you can always ask more. I mean, I can tell you the sad story of my cats, but... Pumpkin just looked at me like, what will you do? Ooh, my favorite artists. Do you mean like only like drawings and art in that direction, or do you mean artists in like any way? Hi there, Chill and Chat. My favorite Homestuck song. Oh, there's so many. I think the one I probably listen, those three I probably listen to the most are Dark Carnival, Gamzee's theme basically, Sperpstuck, and I'd say Megalovania. The wall bunny has appeared. Oh jeez. But yeah, Din's my favorite artist. That's hard. That's really hard. I have a bunch of artists I like. But there's like no one that stands out more than the others, I guess. Like for music and any other thing. I think I appreciate, I feel the appreciation for indie design, for like indie artists more than for like big artists in general. But just because they sometimes have it harder to make something out of their art, to actually like live from their art and stuff like that. So I feel like they do more work. Oh, Blue Blood. I haven't done it with your universe, but I know exactly what you mean. I had an out-of-body experience with... I think it was from the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, the End of the World theme. So... yeah, that one's cool as well. CA. That one's cool as well. That song. Oof. Oh my goodness, my laptop is heating up so much right now. And it's already like 30 degrees Celsius in here. It's so warm. That wasn't the loop, was it? No. Violet Prince was the loop. The 15-minute hell of a loop. I do not have a fan, Dins. I sadly do not have a fan. Evelyn offered to buy me one, but I was like, nah, that's too much money. We need the money for the electricity bills, actually. Yeah. Thanks, Dins. My cats just got startled by my phone vibrating. And now they're just lying there. Like, literally, they're just acting corresponding to the music, even though they don't hear the music. Well, they might hear the music, they have better ears than humans do. But they're having headphones on. I can't do that. My fridge is too big and too full to do that. Also, I'm scared that I might melt my fridge. I do need a cat cam. I really do. I once watched a video of someone who put like a camera onto their pets and filmed that and uploaded that as a video. I really want to do that, even though I guess Joey would I think Joey would rather strangle herself than carry around a camera. Oh jeez, my cats are so cute right now. Ah, too bad I can't actually show you guys. They're chilling. Really want to have a cat cam. So yeah, any other questions? Any other things you want to talk about? Oh, also, I think Violet Prince is actually one of my favorites just because I know it really reminds me of like the Mulan level in Kingdom Hearts 2. We all do Ivron. Take your time, biggest fan. Take your time. I mean, we will be here probably all night. At least the rest of today's night. I shouldn't put my phone so close to the microphone. True. It does have, it has a really nice flair to it. I mean, sure, you can also ask World of Warcraft questions, Dins. I mean, we're not in the game yet, and some other people might be interested as well. Just ask along. I mean, yeah. This stream started off with a Q&A, so why not? So biggest fan is interested, and Ivron is for the Horde. I'm Alliance main, sadly, because I can't really find a character to play. Like, if I play Horde, I want to kind of feel the Horde pride inside of me. But with all that the Horde has done recently, I can't really identify as most Horde characters. And two of the Horde characters I had actually will turn to Alliance with the next X-Pack, because that would be the most logic step for their story, for their character arc. So, yeah. My favorite expansion. Oh, you're asking the wrong guy for that, because I haven't played since Wrath. And then I just played, and then I just got thrown into Legion. I think it depends. I really, back in Wrath days, Wrath was my absolute favorite, because it had really great storytelling. Like, in my opinion, one of the best storytelling that I ever experienced in World of Warcraft. But just because you had like still the feeling that you are one of many, and you are actually a part of a bigger thing, and still that you still had like a narrative to the story, depending on where you started, and you could take like 2 routes into the story. And I was a sucker for the entire Lich King and Artis arc anyway. And like blue dragons. Holy crap. Yes, please. And besides, like in general story-wise, I would say Mop. Because I kind of really felt a connection to the Mists of Pandaria storyline. Like the entire story arc of Mists of Pandaria kind of really... I kind of really enjoyed that one. Just because... I know, it's not so much because of the pandas and all the... Well, what's Asian? Cool. It's more about like how this nation that never interacted with the world for like thousands upon thousands of years suddenly got in touch with the Horde and Alliance and their entire conflict, living through like 100-year story of conflict, not 100 years, but 50 years story of conflict between the two of them, between the two of the factions, and that just smashed into the culture crash. And that culture crash was a really interesting thing for me. I do like Undertale. I really, really like Undertale, to be honest. I mean, I grew up with Homestuck, so Megalovania is for me always is a Vriska thing. Joey, runter da! Oh jeez, Joey. Runter! Joey is climbing. Joey, runter da! Joe was climbing things that didn't hold her weight. She isn't big, like Pumpkin is the heavier one, but yeah. I mean, the thing I really like about Undertale is how the simplistic graphic kinda tips you on the nose and does I think the simplistic graphic is really good for the narrative and how the world's lore works. Especially if you then encounter like Omega Flowey or Azrael Dreamer. Like, that kind of punches through the limitations of the graphic that the graphic normally would have. Jak and Daxter. To be honest, I never played it. I never seen it being played much. I mean, I've once saw a friend play like half of a level, but that's about it. I never really came into contact with Jak and Daxter because until I had my own house, like my own apartment with Evelyn here, and she bought one together with me. I never owned a PlayStation of my own. It was always my younger brother who had the PlayStations. I mean, he had like 4 PlayStations in total in his time. And it was like 1 PlayStation 2, 2 PlayStation 3s, and a PlayStation 4. And I had a PlayStation Portable and that's it. PlayStation Portable and a computer. But of course my brother also had a computer. Because you all needed computers for homework. But I always had to stick with my laptop until I, again, got my own apartment. But my brother went through like 3-4 computers, I think. Which is a fun thing to think about, that my younger brother, the middle one, got that much stuff compared to me, and I was basically happy as long as I was allowed to play on his consoles as well with my games, and we kind of stuck with that. I was fine. I was buying games and told my brother, hey, we can play this one together, and we did. Oh jeez, chill in chat. I think Crash Bandicoot is a fun game. I didn't play it myself, sadly. Oh wait, I did play like 1 level at a friend's house. Later, chill in chat. Yep, we'll see each other later. Yeah, but I kind of like the entire theme about Crash Bandicoot, and normally, and that means a lot because normally I'm a sucker for games with story, and if a game doesn't have much story, I barely get into it. Like one of the few examples, no, not examples. One of the few that stand out that don't have any story and still are highly enjoyable by me are Minecraft and Fortnite. I don't know what it is about Fortnite. I mean, sure, Fortnite does have a story, but I don't know, Fortnite is the first shooter I actually wanted to play. The first shooting game. Besides Will of Padman, or what it was called, a really cartoony where you played like bugs in a shooting range. It was like a no-name game, basically. You find games too easy? Well, I think you didn't find the right game for you then. Maybe, possibly. The 28th. I do not have any plans, but I also do not know if I will have any plans yet. Because I am currently unable to plan that far ahead. I've run. Wait, is Christopher Street Day is this month? Oh, again. Dark Souls with 0 deaths. Not bad. I mean, all I have seen from Dark Souls is if you are patient enough, it is okay. It shouldn't be that hard. But again, I'm bad. I'm bad at games like that. Okay, Dins, have a good night or day or whatever time zone you're living in. Have a nice after World of Warcraft time, I guess. New games. I mean, we from Blood and Pictures are currently building a game, but it kind of had to come to a pause because our artists had too much to do and weren't able to do much for the game recently. I was just about to do that, JTC Lador. I was just about to do that. Oh, Pumpkin! What the? He was climbing up my chair. Oh, the thing is gone, but I put this sign. I think it's out. I think it's out, everyone. I think the... Oh, Pumpkin, what's up? You already had your food. Stop whining. What the... Here, Pumpkin, catch the ball. Catch the ball, Pumpkin. Refresh it, please. Yes, it's out! I'm gonna turn off the... so you don't see all my, oh, no, I don't want to buy it as a present. I want to buy it for myself. I'm greedy. I'm really greedy. I'm actually not, it's just... Okay, wow. Since when did Steam start lagging? Come on, come on! And install, please. And now I should have it. I should, anyway. Come on, install for me. Install. How about doing that? Do it. I'm gonna exit the game and go back in. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, credit card details and all my life stories, all my I don't know, what else could you have? Come on! I purchased it. Can I please download and install it? Damn it, that every friggin' time. Pumpkin, runter da! Du sollst nicht auf den Drucker klettern. Don't look at me like that, Pumpkin. You know what you did wrong. Do what must be done. Yes. I am trying. Could you kindly just download this? Am I doing something wrong? I'm doing all I can. I'm pressing all the buttons. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on! I already purchased it. I already have it in my Steam library. I wanna... Oh no, I don't want to install Steam. I already have Steam. I want to play it. I want to play it. Come on. What is wrong with you? I mean, it's not downloading or anything. It's just being a bitch. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. This is I tried punching Steam in the face, but it didn't work. I just hurt my hand. Come on. I want to play the game. I want to do it. Come on. What the... Guys, am I doing something wrong? Seriously, am I doing something wrong here? Or is it Steam being weird? Come on, I just want to play it already. I already purchased it, and I want to play it now. I have that like almost every time. My Steam is updated. It updated like a few hours ago. What was Flauschburger say? Thank you. Okay, let me show 7. I want to install it though. Are you kidding me? Why? And why can't I change it? Joey, runter da! It will work. I promise you it will work. And the route I'll actually decide together with you guys. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, there we go. I had to check and uncheck it a couple of times. Oh well. Okay, Remil first. Blue Blood says Remil. I mean, we gotta all admit, those blue blood girls are always worth it. No matter how much they make you bleed. Remil, cause why not? And buff weapon power. Remil, okay. Let's go for Remil first. Start. Oh boy, finally. Oh, I'm already sweaty because damn my... I don't know why, but whenever I'm streaming this, my place where I'm sitting gets really warm, even though it's nighttime and should be getting cooler. Oh well. Ever since you were a kid back on Earth, you have always held the deep, close wish to one day travel the world. You wanted to see new places, experience exciting new tastes and altitudes and temperatures. Maybe go scuba diving. Scuba diving? I hope I pronounced that one right. You never imagined you would actually get the chance. That kind of cool stuff didn't happen to someone like you. Well, you're finally getting your wish. It's just a totally different world. Funny how life turns out. When you get back up to Earth, well, you don't want to think about that. Who knows if it will ever happen again? Ever happen, even. You have really chilled out recently, found your place in the universe. Drifting from friend to friend, adventure to adventure. It's the only way to life. Oh, she's actually like... Is it actually the first troll going outside of her own frame? That's cool. Oh my god, she sparkles. She sparkles. Didn't I just saw my cat in the corner of my eye do something weird? Oh well. You've wandered into a part of town that seems to have some culture going on. There are a lot of bright neon lights and you can't read what the signs say, but you can see arcades, a performance space and what looks like a movie theater, perhaps more indie oriented compared to the mall cinemas you've seen before. If you think about it, it's possible that all alternate movies would be classified as indie movies. Do you think? Yeah, she's big, she's huge, she's like almost Chahoot size. As you continue... Jeez, I have issues right now. As you continue wandering, you come across a trendy looking building with a placard outside that shows a little cartoon doodle of a fancy waiter holding out trays of snacks. You can't read what the words say, but you recognize the intergalactic signal for free food inside. Come on in. Do you see that guy in the background? Do you guys see that guy in the background? I can't recognize that shape. Do you do? That is my question. I'm gonna look up a picture of his troll call actually. Or just go to the troll call in general. I can't, apparently. Okay. So yeah. I hope you know which one I'm talking about. Yeah. What? Cats, why? Okay. You head inside and it appears to be an art gallery. It must be opening tonight because there are festive decorations up and a little table offering drinks and horse divert. I have no idea how to pronounce that word. I think it was Marvis. It was like that guy totally looks like that one Purple Blood. Violet. No, Purple Blood. Yeah. In the troll call. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, my nose was itchy, sorry for that. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh. Oh, hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, now I know what it is actually. Yep, that guy totally looks like Marvis. If that is not Marvis, I'm... Oh wait, and is that the is that Shahood as the Mona Lisa? Is that Shahood as the Mona fucking Lisa? Holy bananas! What the hell? There's a lot of purple blue going on here. Man, this is upper class. There are many other art appreciators here, and your adrenaline spikes when you realize that most of the trolls milling around are purple bloods. Ooh. You're not... Yeah, that's definitely Marvis. I think his name was Marvis, I'm not sure anymore. You're not sure if some paintings and snacks are worth the high chances of being maimed when chaotic violence breaks out, but as you're debating the merits of free food versus probable injury, someone approaches you. That music though! You don't look like my other patrons. Are you lost? Sorry. Lost, I know, but that's what my brain made it. In the very back, there's a troll who looks like they've turned horns. Yeah, kinda. But I don't think that is Chahoot. I don't think that's supposed to be Chahoot. Or are you perhaps looking to start those E's at the end put me off, what the hell? Start collecting. If you're loaded, ignore that first question. Art is for everyone, after all, regardless of your blood color. The four black pupils in her eye glint and sparkle, and you are not sure yet if it's a menacing or friendly sparkle. She grins at you and it shows her all her teeth. So, what do you think? Those E's at the end, seriously. I gotta get used to that one. Of the art, have any paintings caught your eye? Well, maybe. I don't, yeah, it's showing up, okay. You look around, you don't know much about art, but you are a nerd, and a lot of the paintings in here remind you of scenes from popular movies and games back home. The artwork is stunning, perhaps the best I've ever seen. Troll Mona Lisa who? This is kind of I can't speak, leave me alone. She has it is one of the lesser weird quirks, I think. It's just hard to read out loud sometimes. Yeah, the lower one seems like quick death. I want to have the other peeps' opinions though first. What you say, guys? Same cello, cello, same cello. You can have like a slight French accent in my head. Everyone wants me to die. Well, is a quirk supposed to give her a fancy accent, like French? Yeah, I kind of thought of that as well, but I can't do a French accent. So, everyone's with blue blood and Iberon, I should die the first one? Gotta stay hydrated in this heat. I mean, yeah, now I hear actually like French things in here. Since, get it over with. I feel like those random silent E's that you're not supposed to pronounce. I'll try. Okay, let's get over with the death. It seems kind of derivative. You clearly know nothing about art, plebe. What? If you don't like it, there's the door. Make room for someone with money to burn. For money to burn and better taste. Just with a fucking broom. Go away! We don't like you here. You don't like our art. Go away. Fucking love it. The option that looks like the obviously correct one will probably be the death one. I don't think so. I fucking love that with the broom. I fucking love it. Volume 7 again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And back we are. The artwork is stunning, perhaps the best I've ever seen. Troll Mona Lisa, who? Stop. You flatterer. Wow. That word does not need another E. Or R. I think. I am not sure about that word. I don't know. Flatterer. She got stuck. She just got stuck. She puts a hand on her hip and winks at you. Ooh. And you're guessing here that she doesn't actually want you to stop. You're also making the connection that she must be the artist who painted all of these. You sense an opportunity for friendship, so you lay it on thick and gush about how talented she is. Huh, I thought you looked like a dumbass when you walked in, but you have a good taste for after all. Let me show you around. Let me show you around. That's the best I can do of a French accent, actually. It's not working. You follow Remil. Did we actually catch her name in game yet? Oh well. You follow Remil through the gallery, swing by the table with the free food first. It's pretty good by the standards you've come to expect on Eternia, but what you thought was a wine at first glance is actually Fago. Yeah! No thanks though, oh come on! Why is everyone hating on Fago? I never tasted it, I want to though. There you go, come on. You may have noticed some themes in my exhibited work. I don't love clowns or gore as much as it may seem. That's just what I have for sale here. If you look at my work online, you'll see more of the full range of my art. But for this fancy gallery shit, Purple Bloods are some of my best customers. Those clowns fucking love art. They're rich as fuck. Ah, Robert, nice. I want to taste it too. Can you send me a bottle? Or just like a huge pack load? For a second, I thought that hat over there was Gamzee's, Gautier outfit. I was like, wait, what? They're rich as fugue, and they'll buy anything as long as it's violent enough or features religious themes. You've seen the kind of destruction and mayhem that Purple Bloods are capable of, so you're surprised that she doesn't seem to mind being in a crowded gallery with so many of them. we have seen the destruction that purple bloods are capable of? Have we? Kind of like chalk, okay. Which is fig. No, which is fig. I can't remember if we actually like saw it with the entire other words? L words, routes. I mean, I guess. Can't remember anything specific, by the way. Anyway. Most other trolls you've interacted with have done their best to steer clear of the clown murder cult, guys. At least when one of those hate-romance relationship isn't on the table. Isn't it kind of dangerous to actively court them for her audience? Oh sure, they can be unpredictable, and keeping them happy requires some schmoozing. What? Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Polipus bad ending with the one stampeding through the door. That was freaky. Yep, yeah. Gamzee was destructive, but he was influenced by Caliborn, as shown in the MSPA reader mental breakdown flash. That, to be fair, I mean, sure, he might be only tipped over the edge there, like he might have also had the destructive inside of him, but he tried to keep it at bay. But yeah. Okay, I think I caught up with chat. Yep, I did. If every Gamzee gets a honk, I'd be amused. Oh sure, they can be schmoozing. Yeah, but schmoozing, seriously, schmoozing? Do you guys think that she's actually like going around touche-patting them? Maybe occasionally schmoozing. Schmoozing sounds so much like she's smooching them on the cheek or something. I'm sorry, but that's what my head is going to. Was Zebra outside during Filmation Day? Oh, true, that as well. Anyway, occasionally I have to pretend like I've drunk the Fago and pulled some religious reference out of my ass. But it's nothing I can't handle. You can make a lot more money as an artist if you're not choosy about what you draw. One of my customers is this blue blood moron who only ever commissions me to draw low bloods in quadrants with other low bloods. Are you talking about Zebra there? I've got him convinced I'm giving him a deal on his rate when he's actually paying 5 times what I charge anyone else. Nice one. My point is, artistic integrity is for chumps. If you want to get ahead in this world, give the people what they want first. That strikes you as a depressing outlook on the creative process. But you're aware by now that idealism on Eternia tends to lead to shorter lifespans. Dum 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 dum. 1 second. That slightly reminds me of Megalovania, like a little bit, really little bit. Could that be? Yeah, who could that be? What's this bitch from Volume 5? Yeah, schmoozing is pretty much at least just self-promoting and networking. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh god. There's real sense confirmed. Well, she has that one eye thing going on. But yet, I think we have seen that by almost every cerulean blood. And you have to admit, looking around at the crowd in this gallery, that her cynical approach seems to be working. You tell her that she sounds pretty business savvy in addition to talented, and she winks at you again. Thanks, I know. Because I make bank doing shit like this, I'm able to fund my passionate projects. You should really check out my webcomic. If her webcomic is featuring aliens on a journey, I'll laugh. But before you can find out what her webcomic is about, she notices another troll that has been sidling up to you. As she approaches, she whips out what looks like a small recording device with a smile. Ramil's face goes carefully blank and she crosses her arms over her chest. And how can I help you? Journo? Wait, Journo? Do we know that guy? Wrote home Sakura. Thinking emoji. Journo? Journo is a journalist. A new character, yeah. If he pops up in HIVESWAP, that would be fun. Of a journalist, we don't know him. Ah, it would be fun though. To be entirely honest, it would be fun. Ah yes, hello there, Mrs. Namak. I'm with Alternia Nightly, and I must say, it looks like your first ever gallery exhibit has been a smashing success so far. I was so close to pronounce smashing like smashing! The journalist's syrupy tone and nauseous words don't seem threatening to you, but you're picking up on some tense vibes from Ramil, whose hair ribbon swings toward in front of her face aggressively. Oh. Of course it's a success. I never expected otherwise. Maybe not, but some in the art world sorry, just had dinner. But some in the art world have expressed surprise at the timing of this. Some have called it bold, considering that you're currently in the middle of a plagiarism controversy. Plagiarism controversy? Ooh. I mean, think emoji, Yeah, tailbloods can be other things than lawyers. I think generally that's the blood case thing. That's just like what the main part of the blood case is, or wishes to go for, or something like that. But not what all of those are. That would be pretty boring, actually. But oh, would you care to comment on the case against you by Trident Media? Instead of being caught off guard by the question sprung on her, Ramil relaxes and laughs. Oh, that. As if they have any kind of real evidence that I'm violating their precious intellectual property. All the characters I draw and profit from are entirely original, and Trident Media and their lacerators are just mad about it because the whole internet knows about that my storylines are better than their source material. Oops, I mean better than the unrelated creative works that my comics happen to bear a superficial resemblance to. Feel free to quote me on that. The reporter takes the quote and scuttles away. Ramil seems unbothered, but you can't help but feel concerned for her. Copyright infringement is serious business. Is your new friend in legal hot water? I mean, if they have the same laws as in America, I guess. Nah, Alternia barely has any copyright protections to speak of. It's just that little pest Gorjek. Trying to stir up the shit as usual. The company behind his lawsuit wouldn't even care if he hadn't gotten involved. Oh no, will Gorgic come up and ruin our friendship with her? Anyone else ruin root class? Maybe. Takes your shit and makes it better. Yes. Yes. Dagora Gogor. Oh jeez. It's no big deal. Nothing I can't handle. You go back to following her around the gallery, keeping your distance whenever a purple blood comes up to compliment her on her work. I think you're gonna sneeze. Oh damn it, it didn't come. I want to sneeze now. It didn't came out. It got stuck. Hell on earth. When you have to sneeze and can't. You go back to okay, already got that. You can tell that despite her confident attitude, Ramil is still thinking about that journalist. She taps her foot and frowns at the paintings whenever there's a lull in conversation, throwing glances at the door that the journalist left through. You know, it's not like Alternia has a free press or credible newspapers. That reporter is probably hired by someone with a grudge to dig up dirt on me. I don't think it was Gorgic, actually. Too obvious amateurish. No, this stinks of my competition. The artistic establishment that thinks all I do is fan art and shouldn't be taken seriously as an artist. All of their paintings are in the museum across the street, and they hate that I've managed to put up my own exhibit. Those stuck-up pretentious bold scrubs have been trying to sabotage me for so long. She turns to you, her hands balled up into fists, and the X in her eye flashing with passion. I've been waiting for the opportunity to strike back at them. If everyone is gonna accuse me of being a thief and a hack anyway, I might as well steal from them for real. But their security is tight, and you haven't had an accomplice until now. What do you say? Wanna help me pull off a risky art heist? Oh, what? What? Oh, geez, free! I got yes, fuck yes, and hell fucking yes. Okay, should I pick hell fucking yes or yes? Neutral update, yep. Pain JPEG. Okay, okay, yes, fuck yes or hell fucking yes. Does it even make any difference? What do you guys say? Blue Blood, Urichu, JTC, Chillin. I said with yes and increase in intensity. That's a word. That's a word. Might be a blind. Yeah, I can feel the same because it's the first time we have 3 options and all options are yes, basically. But also we had 2 yes options with dating Polypa. So let's go increasingly yes. Ramil does one last round in her exhibit, saying goodbye to her patrons and grabbing her bag, which seems to be mostly art supplies, as you head out the door onto the street. The museum that she wants to rob is at the end of the block in a much bigger, fancier building than the one you just walked out of. All the lights are off inside and it doesn't have any signs advertising current exhibits. We can do this one or 2 ways. follow that journalist and steal the keys if she has them. It wasn't her, okay? Or break in without them. Okay, I think this is the actual choice here. So, which way should we go? Should we steal the key? Should we steal the keys or bust down the door? Yeah, I think the yes one to do this entire heist was like a red herring choice thing, not a real choice. Like the fake free choice thing. Bust down the door, did you say, Bork Bork? What do you other guys say? Ivor and Ivor, Blue Blood, Robert, Chellen. Yeah. Steal the keys, bust it down. CA, you're the only one who wants to steal the keys first. Bust. Bust it down? Okay. Okay then. Biggest fan, you have been silent lately. Or are you still there? Oh, you're still there. Okay, you're also for bust. Okay then. Steal the keys. No, we're gonna bust it. Heist sounds risky enough without spending extra time trying to pickpocket some keys. You suggest that if this crime is going to happen tonight, it should happen now. No time like the present. Good point. Let's go break into a museum. I don't know why, but that pose is kind of very adorable. The door's in your way, not your fault. That's a good one. You scoot casually across, oh god, across the street to the museum on the corner. After seeing the kind of looks your unusual appearance draws from passers-by, Ramil takes some fabric from her bag and wraps it around your head. There. Now people will probably just assume that you have horns. You're just embarrassed by them being tiny or malformed. Okay, tiny horns. Oh jeez. Duck into that a clove shielding the museum's back door and waiting for me. I'm gonna circle the block first just so we seem less suspicious. As you wait for Ramil by the door, the reality of this caper settles in. You'd been excited about the heist at first, because who wouldn't be excited by the opportunity to sneak around, steal some art, and stick it to the man probably while a snazzy soundtrack played. No sweep like the one you're fucking in. Yes, sure. Oh, jeez. What if she literally scooted across the streets like she just pulled the scooter out of her bag and that would be cool, Board. Time to steal the Declaration of Independence. Yes! Making all the troll girls fall in love with Nicolas Cage here. Oh my god, what if she's... if we see Tagora and get into a mess, I'd laugh a lot. As you wait for Ramil by the door, the reality of this settles in. What? Already had that. But now you realize that in the heist movies, they always have blueprints for the place they're going to rob. And you have no blueprints. It seems like a dire sign. I mean, you could say that she is... No, I won't go that... I won't sink that low. Before you can get too swept up in your worries, Ramil returns. Does she have any idea how to get into this place? Because the door looks pretty unbust-downable to you. Yeah, I've got some tricks up my sleeve. I've never done this before, but it'll probably work. She roots through her bag until she comes out with several paintbrushes of varying sizes, then crouches down and uses the skinniest one as a lockpick. But seriously, why did you stick to the random strange, like the strange random alien? I mean, because we look kind of poor and no one gives a damn about our opinion, I suppose. And that's why, like, yeah, when we ditch her, she'd be like, oh, that's a weird alien, just call it. I mean, maybe. She would pick with her horns. Ow! I can not imagine that won't hurt. It doesn't work. Oh, okay. But then she selects a different paintbrush with different bristles and uses some of her bristles bunched together. And the lock clinks open. Does that actually work with paintbrushes? I gotta try that out. Ha! I'm great at this. Bet I could be an incredible thief if I decide to do that instead of art. Do you ever take the time to just sit back and acknowledge how great you are at everything you try to do and how much you trust yourself to never fuck up when it counts? To never fuck up. I know, I really fuck. I know. I just love this. Troll paintbrushes are probably made of something horrible. Yeah. She twinkles. MC is actually sort of disguised now, thanks to her. True. Blame everything on the alien, always. I mean, that's what no, don't do that joke, Ashkova. No, just don't. You hope that the question is rhetorical, because your honest answer is that no, you don't have a whole lot of experience acknowledging how great you are at everything you attempt. Your mental acknowledgements lately have mostly been the opposite of that. Maybe it wasn't rhetorical, because Ramil stays crouched down like that for a second, looking at you like she wants an answer. When you eventually come up with an awkward shrug, she stands up and puts away her makeshift lockpick, dusting off her hands and opening the door. I guess not everyone can be at my confidence level. Anyway, let's go. Oh, wow. What? That thing looks like a skull of some sort, and is that a winged high blood on the mouth of a troll, of a low blood troll? Wow. Like, this one really interests me for some reason. I don't think the girl was really serving or protecting anyone except himself, though. Yep, I'm all on board on that theory. That's true, Holly, because I time MC noted. A theme with knights. I don't know what to say about that one. Oh jeez, that's a lot of lasers. Yep. Mission Impossible up in here. You follow her inside, and much to your delight, you see that this museum has an infrared laser beam alarm system. It looks so cool, just like in the movies, and you're back to being excited. Ramil seems into it too, bouncing on the balls of her feet next to you. Interesting, very interesting. One of us is going to have to get through these beams to disable the alarm. The box to do so is across the room. There. See? But these lasers are so close together. You can't see the issue. Ramil isn't that tall of a troll, but she might be too tall to maneuver through these beams. Even if she bends over, it's going to be tricky for her to squirm through them all without losing her balance and tripping the alarm. But the trolls that designed this alarm system didn't have your hornless ass in mind when they thought of potential intruders. You stoop over a bit to see if you'll fit, and sure enough, yes, you should be able to shimmy your way through these beams with minimal contortion. Shimmy. Phew, yeah. Phew, yeah. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I just like how I like the sound of it in my head. Phew, yeah. Phew, yeah. I knew I was right to bring an accomplice. Great thinking, me. A great heist skills, you, if you pull this off. You recall what she said about confidence and trusting yourself to not fuck things up, and assure her that you've got this. You face the laser beams with your self-doubt shoved all the way down, where it hopefully won't screw anything up for you. You take a deep breath and crouch down and carefully, so carefully, inch your way forward between the wires. It's the slowest you've ever crossed a room in your life, and there are a couple of moments when you teeter and almost lose your balance. You can hear Rumil hissing through her teeth behind you at tense moments, but you press on without looking back. And then you've done it. You've reached the box to disable the alarm system, and you have no idea how you're going to do that. Oh boy. The turn is deadly as ass. Yeah! I have problems sticking up with chat by the ground, because more people than I expected are here, and I like that. I'm really thankful for that. There's a food again. Once we're through, the ladies are missing. She could also be hired to with changing things in so because no stuff strong anything no prints for Bard. Well, Bards are not necessarily destroyers though. They allow destruction through things. Which is basically I mean, they don't destruct themselves. Play Despacito. Why Despacito? I won't read that out loud because my Alexa would react. Turns Delia's ass on the mission. All the buttons are labeled in an alien alphabet crap. Oh, that's right. I forgot you can't read. Press the one that looks like a meat hook. A meat hook. A meat hook. But with angry eyes. And then press the one that looks like a meat hook, but it's got beast claws. That should do it. That sounds bonkers to you, but you look back at the buttons, and her descriptions of letters were actually pretty spot on. Seriously though. Oh no. Ooh. Seriously, I'm really intrigued of this piece of art over there. You press the angry eyes into the cat claws, and the whole alarm system makes a soft shuddering noise and clicks and shuts off. That's what I imagine it. MC is Zard 19. Bard Living Rot? I chose to use that. What's up? I'm Jared, I'm 19 and I never really learned how to read. Yeah. Lul. So the painting looks like the cover of Silence of the Lambs with the moth on the first one. True. And actually, that would bring me back to the theory that the horns originate from antennas. Actually, like because yeah, basically the trolls are insectoid, so through evolution, I would suppose that they originate from antennas, which would also explain why they could be very sensitive. You are thrilled. You did it. Who knew what? Who knew that doing something right could give you such a rush? This is just like the part of the heist where the heroes had to sweat for a minute, but then defeated the unforeseen wrench in their plan. You are certain that there couldn't possibly be any larger wrenches in your plan still to come. Well, in most things, the alarms, those things are actually hooked with alarms. I actually watched a documentation about like how the Mona Lisa is kept safe. Damn, the security standards on that thing. That actually a really cool theory. Thanks. Oh no, incoming big boy. Oh boy, that just got deep. This is the bad end. Kinda, yeah. Whenever main character says, "Oh, nothing can go bad," it will go bad. That's just a guarantee thing. Ramil crosses the room to join you, giving you an upraising look with her hands and her hips. Her hands on her hips. Oh, okay. What? She gives me a look with her hips? How am I supposed to interpret that? I can't breathe. I am MC, alright? Not bad. Thanks for coming through for me like that. Now, let's get what we came here for. There's one work in particular that I'm here to get. You follow her through the different galleries, passing through sculptures, rooms, and oil paintings until you reach a display of pieces that look inspired by pop culture. The paintings and prints in here remind you a lot of Vermeil's exhibit, and when you look at her, you can see that she's rigid, her eyes flashing and a passionate blue tint to her cheeks. I can't believe they call me the hack. Such bullshit. Whatever, it's cool. It doesn't actually bother me, just need to send the message that they don't wanna fuck with me. This painting right here is a direct ripoff of one of my early works, back when I was naive enough to put my art up for free, without realizing it would just get copied and someone else would get all the credit and the profit. Oh yeah, Ramil, I've been there. I've been there. Not on YouTube matters, but I've been there. Hips don't. Oh, those hips do not lie. Those fucking hips don't lie. Can we have like a food counter? Nothing can possibly go wrong. Well, I learned my lesson. I take this so they can't sell it. Rip off their rip-off. Make something even better and return it over for a truckload of cash. It was the... Oh! Oh, it was the picture I was so interested about. Oh! Nice! Mine's one art. Whoa! Seriously! Ooh! Nice to heckin' know! I didn't call it. That was just like that piece of art that caught most of my eye. She gets the painting, and just when the two of you are ready to high stroll out of there, you hear voices at the back door, and what sounds like a team of security guards coming in. Whoops! 12 figs at the moment. 12 plus 12 figs is the police. Yeah, we'll say fig unironically. Yeah. Imminent ass kicking. They must have arrived to investigate the alarm system shutting down. You're ready to embrace your panic, but you stop hyperventilating when you feel Ramil's vice-like clawed grip on your arm. Don't freak out. Follow my lead, and we can still get out of this. You assume that the whole heist is off now that security has shown up, but to your surprise, Ramil doesn't put the stone painting back on the wall. She gives your arm the last reassuring squeeze before sauntering out of the room with her head held high, moseying with no hurry towards the front door. You follow her nonchalant lead as best that you can. When one of the security guards stops her, Ramil gives him a condescending, slightly confused look. Oh, I can so imagine like this bitch what look on her face. Let me ask security guards be low bloods or high bloods? I kind of feel they'd be mid bloods. Like maybe teal. Maybe teal or her own blood case. Police are clowns. Oh god, no. What? What are you ever doing here? My assistant told me she informed all staff that I would be swinging by today to pick this up. Did you miss that memo? Give me a break. I'm sure it must be easy to miss things, right? Because as a security guard, you probably get so much important correspondence every day. Her four pupils somehow give her a sneering eye roll extra sarcastic force. She yawns at it with her free hand, not holding the painting, flicks some non-existent dirt off her shit. Nice. The security troll, a burgundy blood, judging from the sign on his cop hat, looks uncertain and embarrassed. It's a burgundy blood. I didn't expect that. Seriously did not expect a burgundy blood to be that. What do you say about the burgundy blood? Very good, Lucifer. Nice one, Lucifer. I'm gonna wait for your replies but while reading. But I get it, I understand crossed wires. Since you're apparently too busy to do your job right, I'll catch you up to speed. I'm the artist behind this piece, and I've got a wealthy patron interested in commissioning something similar. I'm taking this as a reference in order to negotiate better deal. There's absolutely no way these guys will buy her story. The two of you look so guilty, and you still have her yellow sash wrapped around your head, probably looking like an idiot with a head injury. Yeah, I would so, but also we're talking about attorney here. I mean, it's not the police; it's just like art gallery guard, I suppose. Pretty much anyone can just beat up a burgundy blood. Yeah. I mean, psychic powers? Well, I guess, but still. Burgundy bloods in this scenario, I mean, they're just asking to get robbed. I'm sorry to say that, but come on. That's probably why they're security guards, since they're so disposable. Yeah. As I said, they're just asking to get robbed. They're just pretend police. They're just like burgundy bloods who pretend. Oh jeez. There's absolutely no way these guys, okay? But Ramil is staring down this guard like it hasn't even occurred to her that she might be questioned. You've never seen someone double down so hard on a story that is such transparent bullshit. If you want to waste more of my time and yours by calling your superior to verify, go ahead. He might not be thrilled that this mix-up happened, because you can't keep up with your emails though. Yes, yeah, that's like perfect, because it's a burgundy blood. He would not risk it. Burgundy blood would not risk that. The security troll was already wavering, and at the mention of his emails, he cringes. His co-workers behind him shuffle around muttering to each other. He steps back, horns lowered and in embarrassment, and waves you and Ramil through with a mumbled apology. You can't believe this is happening, but the two of you swagger out to the street through the front door, legitimate as anything. You don't stop until you've turned the corner to the next block, and then Ramil leans against a wall and laughs, holding her painting happily to her chest. Haha, suckers! Feels good to get away with things, doesn't it? It does feel good, you suppose. Mostly you think you're still reeling. How did she come up with a story like that on the fly? How did she guess correctly that the security guard wasn't some hyper-organized inbox zero kind of guy who'd never believe that he could have missed a message? Ramil gives you an odd look and reaches forward to unwind her sash from around your head and stuff it in her bag. I just winged it, man. You ever think things? My guesses are usually right because I'm a creative genius. But if going after him for emails hadn't worked, I guess we'd have been arrested, and then I'd talk my way out of that eventually too. Wow, you find it hard to believe that she goes through life so easily, with that kind of unshakable belief that she can improvise through anything. Doesn't she worry about it'll catch up with her someday? You wanted the long answer? It's this. Nope, I super don't. And if you still don't get it, I don't know if it's the kind of thing you can really learn. She picks up the painting again, looking down the street and away from you. Well, that was a successful heist. Now that I've ruined the competition, I feel inspired. I'm gonna take this home and pint. Wait, hang on. With a sinking feeling, you realize that she's getting ready to depart and that this friendship might be slipping through your fingers. Sorry, kid. You seem like you're not totally useless, at least, but I'm not one for long-term artistic collaborations. It's not easier to talk your way out of tight spots when you're on your own. Peace. There was the fail. What? Yeah, she's a prospect, all right. Oof. You watch her go, your shoulders sagging with disappointment. You guys stole from a museum together, escaped together, bamboozled the cops together. You should have bonded over your shared transgressions and culpability. Every crime movie you've ever seen has taught you that heists bring people closer together, but cultural differences? Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess that's the game over out. I did not expect that. Seriously. I did not expect that. Left in the dust. Oceans 2. The fail. Friend, blah blah blah. Let's pick. Come on, pick. Oh, by the way, should we choose a different yes answer? Yeah, at least she did try to kill us. That is true. So, should we pick a different yes for the sakes of it? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's go for... Hell fucking yes! Ramil does one last round. Okay. It goes the same so far. Yeah, it seemed to be. I mean, I went with hell yes and weird by the same answer. I mean, I could just zoom back, I suppose. Oh, look at all those saves. I mean, I can check more, but I think we end up with the same outcome. Okay then. We can do this one. Steal the keys this time. You would much rather walk through an unlocked door than try to bust it down. Okay, so I just picked the wrong one. And the reporter is still in sight, turning a corner down the street. You try to imitate Ramil's casual yet confident way of walking, like she could blend in anywhere and pull off anything. Ooh, it's getting late. But despite your efforts to not attract suspicion, you keep getting looks. Not being the same species as everyone around you tends to make you stand out. Shit, this could be a problem. I can't put together a disguise for you. Hang on. You watch as she starts pulling things from her bag. She seems to have all sorts of things in there, from paintbrushes to blobs of clay to paint. And you think she might be putting together some fake horns for you from scratch real quick? But before she can finish, you realize that one of the purple bloods about to walk into Ramil's gallery is staring at you. You're gonna fucking kill the reporter. Oh, look at that ball. Up and down. Yeah. Isn't she cute? He looks vaguely familiar, and you realize a little too late there where you've met before when he starts walking towards you. Oh! Whoa! It can't be Marvis. We've met before. Loki, I think she and her wouldn't get along since she is good at improvising and he gets depressed when MC does it. But then again, she's nothing. Bad ending of Polaipa. Yeah, but the bad endings seem to not be canon. The bad endings seem to be not canon because we get killed and others get killed. Like, at least not for, like, us as a character. Purple. Just purple. You. I remember you. You broke into my apartment. It is that one from the Polaipa route. Fug. Fug. A lot of fug. It's the same troll that you and Polaipa escaped from. You back away as he had. Wait. Was it? What was my Polaipa route? Did I end with the fail route or with the actual route? Yeah, if that's Marvis, yeah, same. Also, 1 year anniversary of no, never mind. I'm 10 days off. I remembered wrong. Never mind. I never said anything. Maybe combo of both. Bad endings can be canon. Yeah. It seems to change which route is canon randomly. We've already had different friends and mentioned tapping Polaipa, which wasn't the good end. Yeah. So I think that's weird. It's the same troll that Polaipa, okay? From you back away as he advances, a lazy grin on his face. Ramil glances from him to you and back to him again. Well, fuck. Just that face with those words coming out of her mouth. That's just perfect. Screenshot it. Yep, same. Just screenshot the fuck out of this. Just with that. Oh, I love it. Looks like I'm not going to have an accomplice after all. Sorry, pal. What? Don't tell me all of them are bad endings. She hoists her bag over her shoulder and shrugs her hands in a "what can you do" gesture. Then she's gone. The big purple dot paying her no mind as she absconds. You want to feel betrayed, but it's hard to blame her considering how scary this guy is. In your heart, you know that you're dead already, but you're not going to accept your fate without attempting to prevent it. You make a mad dash to escape, sprinting towards a skinny alleyway and thinking that maybe you can scamper up a fire escape or something. Fortunately, your attacker's size doesn't seem to slow him down. Oh shit. And you can hear his heavy footfalls right behind you. He laughs, and it somehow sounds dopey and dumb and completely terrifying at the same time. Are we back to the crazy guys? Are we back to Void Rot Girl and Crazy Guy? Toward the last hell fucking yes. I did hell fucking yes. I didn't do the middle one though. I mean, maybe there's still a good end in this one, who knows? Boots too big for a goddamn feet. Save the trash gremlins, yes! Follicle and Copro, yes, those are them. Copro and Follicle. Green text battery plus leech help, please. Follicle jumps off and eats purple. That would be fun. You make it to the alley, but you fucked up because it's a dead end and you don't see anything you could use to clamber to high enough ground. You turn to face him, hopelessness sinking down to your toes. Your scrappy alien tenure and this hazardous new planet is about to come to a messy end. The purple blood swings his massive club lazily in one hand as he approaches you, not bothering to run anymore. You drop into a fighting crouch, trying to think back to your third grade karate lessons for any move that might be useful. But before he can crush your skull, and you see a flash of movement behind him. He staggers, dropping the club as something hits him from behind. Oh! You definitely. Oh, nice! As much as I appreciate inspiring my fans, I'm gonna have to ask you not to interpret my art so literally, as in no murdering. Remil springs off the troll's back after clawing and rolls. No, back after clawing him and rolls to the side, avoiding his swinging fist. She grabs for his club, which is almost as long as she is tall, but before she can use it, his next blow catches her below the ribcage, sending her flying across the alley and into the brick wall. She's on her feet again, fast, but you can tell that she's injured. Whew! And now she doesn't have the element of surprise on her side. The burbler turns his back on you as he closes in on Remil, laughing again. You can't let him kill her, not when she came back for you, but you have no idea how you can help here. Your eyes land on Remil's bag, tossed to the side in the melee, and in desperation you grab a loose paintbrush that rolled out of it. You dive forward with a battle cry and stab the end of the paintbrush deep into the High-Blood's calf. Not on her watch. Yep. Damn, boy. Love it so much. Oof. Maybe it's not so selfish. Yep. Throw the dumpster. Yo. Violet. Violet? No. Purple. I think. Did I mess that up? Did I mess that up? Was it? Is it a sea dweller in disguise? Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen paintbrushes you can stab people with in the stores around me as well. The violet blood squirts you in the face. He yells and you manage to roll away just in time to avoid getting smacked. The slight stab wound hasn't slowed him down much, but it's given Ramil a chance to dive out of his range, and while he's still trying to grab you, she gets a hold of his club again. Holy what? Oh, wow. It really thinks, ooh, same. God, I wish that were me. She buff. Holy shit, damn, I wanna be. Yeah. Seriously though. I mean, looking good with this huge monstrous weapon. That looks horrifyingly cute, to be precisely honest. Sharon, you may be. I mean, cosplay is always an option. That's no club, that's a whole ass light post. Yeah, I want her to beat me up. I don't want her to beat any of you up, to be honest. But I'd love to watch her beat someone up. None of you, please. So, Spike's club kind. Yeah, she's stronger than she looks. Strong enough to get a good wind up with that thing. And when she turns toward her, when he turns toward her, she brings it down hard onto his skull. Oh, bam! Oh, he's peaked. Ooh. And acting cute while she's doing it. Nice. Clown murder. Yeah. True blue blood. Plus violent for clown murder. Shit. On your screen it's Gamesy purple, but on my screen it looks a bit more like Aridin. Maybe my screen. I mean, sure, my screen is lighter. My screen is light redder, like a little bit lighter, but a little bit redder. Yeah. I mean, maybe not rogue. I won't say rogue. But anyway, it takes a few more good smashes before the troll finally stops groaning and twitching. Ramil breathes heavily, whipping blood splatter off her forehead. She looks up, meeting your eyes. You are absolutely positive that this is the most dramatic way you have ever been rescued. You can't believe she came back and risked her life for you. And fucking murdered someone. Don't mention it. I needed an accomplice, right? She drops the club and staggers over to you, pausing to spit out cerulean blood. You remember that she took some damage and hurried to support her, offering her your weak human arm to lean on. Is she going to be okay? I'll be fine. Ceruleans are tough to call, even for a wannabe subjugulator. Yeah, but I would guess that a wannabe subjugulator is even tougher, but you had the upper hand, basically, because you got hold of his weapon and he underestimated us. She tilts her head, looking down at the way her blood swirls with the larger quantities of the purple blood pooling on the asphalt. Huh, that's actually not bad as an artistic medium. The colors and textures work well together. Maybe that blue blood kid from Chitter is onto something. Oh, the tiny one. The tiny one. Oh, jeez, I can't see the chat. More sound like, Honky got. Oh no, now she's sad. Well, no, the player character was confirmed human from the beginning, I think. They haven't mentioned Earth before, yep. Oh no. Oh god. Amnesia, yeah, that's her name. Amnesia. Anyway, thanks for having my thanks for having my back with that paintbrush. That took some quick thinking. We make an okay team. I've never killed anyone before, but that kind of ruled, didn't it? You're not sure what you could choose those exact words, but you're pretty relieved right now. You might not have the bloodthirsty glint in your eyes that Ramil does, but maybe, just maybe, you can get interpret your adrenaline shakes as euphoric overload or something. Hell yeah, me too. I can't see why people get into this killing business. If I wasn't such a great artist, I'd consider switching careers. But sometimes when you're good at so many things, you have to pick one and stick to it. So no professional assassinations for me. I'm still determined to rob the shit out of my competitors though. And you... Now that we've killed someone together, it just makes sense for us to stay partners in crime, right? Partners in crime. Oh, that song though. No, I want someone to make. I want someone, because I'm too bad to draw something like that. But I want someone to make like an AMV of Partners in Crime about the MC character and her. It's just so fucking fitting. Friendship through homicide. It's confirmed and non-troll. Carapace traits. The word human didn't come up. I don't think that the word human come up itself, but it was said that that the character came from Earth and Earth society. So I guess that's it. Can you get a moist toilet on Buisness? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I can't clean that for you guys. Your heart leaps at the implication that she wants to stick together. You truly do not mind breaking every law in the books if it means she'll be your friend. Ooh yeah. Nice. We probably don't need to be around breaking every law. I just want to steal some art. But maybe we can reschedule the heist for another day. This neighborhood will be crawling with drones as soon as they realize a Highblood was killed. You feel bad that this troll attempting to slaughter you ruined Ramil's gallery opening. Oh, are you kidding? My customer base loves this kind of shit. My art will get even more of a violent reputation when word gets out that someone died at my first gallery show. That's metal as fuck. Oh, it's hacking metal. Can we get such a mood? Yeah, like, seriously, now I have a headcanon that half of the Highbloods listen to metal. Metal as fuck. I love it. You limb out of the alley supporting Ramil with your arm around her waist, and she directs you to the back entrance of her gallery where the two of you can clean off the blood and hide until the drones and the crowds are gone. There we go. You don't mind you can lie low at my place for a few days while we plan this heist? No, if you don't mind, you can lie low at my place for a few days while we plan this heist. And might as well get some work done while we wait and scheme. That fight was pretty inspiring. You're already my accomplice, so how would you feel about also being my muse? More blood! Yeah! Last time being someone's muse didn't turn out that well for us, did it? I hope she did. She looks fucking cute wielding it, to be totally honest. Always sounds like that when take a sip. For some, I think a little drop of soap kind of got into there. I have no idea how, but I taste a little off. Anyway, Remil, mon chéri. Oh, that one's amazing. Also, I think this is literally the same character that the MSPA reader was in Homestuck. I think that's literally the same character, which is basically just a representation of us. So I think it's a big, yep, a fucking big. Fucking love it. Okay, let's head to the next one. I don't know why, but I want to call her the Lioness. I mean, her teeth are pretty for some reason, my brain was like, oh, she has the same vampire teeth, but like the vampires from True Blood, just too far in the front. Oh geez, okay. Camille Okima. Oh, that last name, the Okima. That sounds like a badass anime character. Camille Okima. Okay, let's go. Why? Oh God, my tiger plush. Yes, I have a small white tiger plush here, right next to my desk. Kind of blocked my mouse and was unable to click correctly. Kinda looks more like a bear to me. Yeah, true. Rat teeth. I think they're not far enough in the front to be the rat teeth. But yeah. It just reminded me when I first watched True Blood and the teeth were just one row further in the front, and I was like, oh God, really? Was it True Blood? Yes, it was True Blood where they were one further in the front. Was it? I don't remember. Anyway, right now your travels have brought you to what appears to be a normal road in a nauseous part of town. Not particularly upscale, but not exactly a rat trap either. Just pretty average. I did not expect that music. That music is... It's so fey, it's so fairy. A row of those spiky purple bushes line the side of the road, and behind one of them stands a large, fierce troll who is glancing furtively up and down the street. Okay, that's less average. Yeah, the theme is cool. Wasn't the player character made to look so generic so the player us can insert into the story? Yep. That's what I was trying to say, basically. It didn't directly state I am human. It just made many references to Earth and humans, I suppose, so that you could guess. Oops! Oh no! I just want to start it again because it starts so nice. This theme is from the Homestuck soundtrack too? It is? Okay, my cat spotted a big moth and now they are all running around the room like crazy. Oh no. Okay. Hey, are you her? Huh? I mean, are you her? Are you who I'm waiting for here for? Well, your first instinct is definitely to tell her that yes, of course you are who she's been waiting for, provided she's been waiting for a new friend. But honestly, you aren't sure your shtick is going to work on this girl. Of course not. Well, of course not. What was I thinking? This is infuriating. She's so late and I'm so bored. Do you think she's coming soon? You don't know who she means, but you suggest that she might be more comfortable waiting somewhere that isn't in a spiky purple shrub. Don't be stupid. My clients value discretion. I have to lay low. Maybe you shouldn't speak loud at the end of every sentence then. The shrub hardly managed to cover her. And standing behind it and shouting is definitely not making her less a conspiracist. Yeah, called it. Do we know if MSBA reader is the same reader every time? I think so. At least. She's so angry. Yep. Maybe she has a rat lucis. A rat. Maybe a huge bear rat. Wait, wouldn't a bear rat basically be a beaver without a tail? Like, if I think about it. Could you play Fortnite? How did you got that connection? Oh, Wolverine, that would be interesting. Pumpkin runter. Pumpkin runter. Pretty fun that, yeah, anyway, what if the MSBI reader becomes a main character in HIVESWAP? I don't think he will become a main character in HIVESWAP, but I do believe that we're playing as the reader. Beer rat is capybara? Huh. Well, beaver have but more like bear and rat like hands, I suppose. Oh well, whatever. Let's continue. The shrub hardly managed to cover and standing behind, okay? Neither is asking random passerby whether they are her client. Not that you can talk, accosting people left and right and asking them to be your friend is kind of your whole deal. If you aren't Country Lady 453, Country Lady 453, I instantly thought of Skilla here. Then who is Country Lady 453? That almost sounds like... Yes! Yes! I called it! I fucking called it! Bay is back! Cowboy Bay is back! Sorry, I'm late. I couldn't... Skilla hiring a hitman for who, though? What in tarnation? Oh... Fig! I will use Fig more often now. I love it. Oh, yes! And with this music as well. You'd know what genteel charm anywhere. You'd know that genteel charm anywhere. Well, my stars! I definitely wasn't expecting to see you around here. What voice did I give her? Oh, jeez. What a masterful coincidence. What a masterful coincidence. I do not remember what voice I gave her. The Applejack and Jasper. Tarnation! You're incredibly glad to see Skilla and Lady too. All unkidnapped and everything. You give Skilla a hug and which then enthusiastically returns. I mean, we were naked in a bathtub together with her. That was a bonding experience, I suppose. She nearly picks you up off your feet. Lady shoves her nose against your neck and gives you a few sloppy licks. I love that. Who the heck are you? I have business at this bush. Maybe find your own. Sorry, but I'm the business your... Sorry, but I'm the business your bush has been looking for. Wait. What? You're a country lady? Oh yeah, the double Y's? I should have guessed that. Oh man. The very same. The name's Skula Corriga. Did she quirk her own name? Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Pleasure to meet ya. Arg. I didn't think you'd be a bronze. I've gotten that before, honestly. Also, by the by, this concerns them too. She puts her hand on your shoulder. Oh, are we getting into deeper lore right here? Yeah, she's ripped. She has strong arms to rely on. But seriously, this seems like we're getting into really deep shit here. Into really deep lore shit. Give me all of that lore. All of it. I'm craving it. Oh my word. I want to see both of them work together in HIVESWAP Act 2. If we don't see both of them work together in HIVESWAP Act 2, I'll be pissed. Sure, bagels. Also... Oh, the window. Oh, the window with the bush. I didn't even call on that. Good pickup line. She... Oh, jeez, now I cannot think it again. Joey, my kitty, Joey Claire, and yes, we call her kitty Joey Claire, is just lying on the window slab and dangling one paw down. She's like a tank. She's a tank. She's just like, I don't know. Maybe a Knight of Rage even. I mean, Knight of Rage must be the most tankiest of class specs. Anyway, she puts her hand on your shoulder. So, something that concerns the three of us, and possibly even more. She's light? Is that confirmed? Huh. Oh, from the... Yeah, I guess. From the, thingy. The extended Zodiac, yeah. Even though I've seen the statement, and I do not know how canon that is, that just because the extended Zodiac signs shows, like, light player, rage player, etc. aspects, that it doesn't necessarily mean that they would be if they play, because your class spec might actually change with their character development. But that's just my guess. It does? It does? Sure enough. They were there when it happened. They even helped me fight off the varmints who tried to take my luces. Right, yeah, you said something about that in your message. But I don't get it. What do you want me to do? Right, well, bandits didn't get Lady. But other kids haven't been so lucky. Lowbloods have been hit especially hard. I want you to find the bandits' base of operation, and I want you to take them out. Permanently and painfully. Camille's mouth moves slightly, like she is trying to reason through the steps of Scylla's conversation. Then she catches up and a slow grin spreads over her face. Yeah. Yeah, I like painful. And permanent. But wait. You want me to get revenge for someone else's losers? Why? Well, well, a few of us got together and decided to do something about it ourselves. And since there's no hope the Hi-Res or the drones doing anything to stop the bandits, and they all elected me as spokestroll, seeing as how I'm the oldest and least easily shook. Oh yes, she will. Oh yes. Can you kiss me, ship, Skilla? I don't know about that, but it could be. Okay, sure. Does my mouse keep wanting to open Skype? I guess the way isn't important. I guess the why isn't important. How much you got? How much are you willing to throw down? I doubt any lowbloods could afford my fees, let alone a bunch of country rusties. Letty starts to growl and Skilla puts a pacifying hand on her head. Everything's fine, Letty. We expected this, didn't we? We're hoping you'd be willing to do it out of the goodness of your blood pressure. Camille laughs so hard that she spits. Skilla winces. You got a pan disorder. If you think I'd take any charity cases, I don't work for pretty smalls. Keep your compliments to yourself, Missy. That wasn't a... I didn't mean to say it out loud. Oh, the shipping intensifies. I think she's supposed to be a Wolverine. Yeah, Wolverine seems cozier. Quick kind of makes her sound like a rapper. I think so. I remember Missy Lucy, though I don't think any of them went so far. Not yet, at least. Smelling the haze, babes. Hell yeah. Why don't you just go find the bands yourself? You know full well I don't have the means, but you do. It'd be a walk in the recreation field for you. If you weren't so nasty and selfish, or maybe you're scared. You! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! If I would have split this up in episodes, this would be the thumbnail, definitely. Joey, runter da! Joey, runter da! Oh, damn it, cat! Joey, runter da! I show you scared! Oh well, they look like they're about to throw down. You gotta do something to defuse this situation. Okay, what should we do? This is the first thing to... This is the first thing. So let us defuse this bomb. No, let's not defuse this bomb. Let's actually get killed first. Tell them you know people, or ask Camille if she works on spec. On spec? Holly says second. This is so pigeon. They 3 in the morning. What was 3 in the morning again? I don't remember that song on the phone. I came at the right moment. You kind of did. Like, we have a slight crossover, almost throwing punches moment here. second one looks like the sudden death one to me on spec. Provide a sample of work before payment. Well, yeah, it kind of looks that way. Snowman and Slick. Poster shot of for spades. Yeah, true. But my echo. I don't want to say her name, she will get activated. Doesn't know the Home Sex songs. Yeah, it may be. But we do know people, that's no lie. And if we, like, if we pick, tell them we know people, we have a chance to meet even more characters. Or like, to meet more characters you already have met. So, I think you all go for second. Yeah, I want to get the bad end out of the way. Don't know which one it is though. Probably favorite was second. Okay, obviously second. Door number 2. What lies behind door number 2? What? I don't work on spec. I'm only licensed on Alternia. Just kidding, I don't have a license. You explained to Cornel that working on spec means doing some work for free in hopes that you are going to be paid later. You say it's unlikely that the bandits only go after Lucy. That would be totally ridiculous when there's so many other things in the world to steal. Like money, they probably have just heaps of money in their hideout, and if she breaks in, she can have it all. Skilla doesn't want it. She just wants to save her Lucy. You are so dang convincing that you almost convince yourself. Wow! That does not sound like a fail yet. I'm not so sure. Sounds like you might be trying to fuck me over. You let out a scandalized gasp to convey just what an untoward accusation that is. You are shocked. Shocked, you say? Ah! Fine. Anything to get away from this stupid bush. Oh my god, that was not the fail. Joey! Runter! Ah, Cat, why? Why are you so climbing today? Joey, runter da! Oh, damn. There. My cats were playing with my belt I had lying here because I don't need one for these pants. They played with the belt and I stepped on it because it wasn't there where I left it. Now my toe hurts. She kicks the prickly purple shrub so hard it uproots and sails across the street to land on this hood of someone's car. Oh, jeez. But you're coming with me. I'm gonna hold you to that. And if there's no money, then I'll hold you tighter and squeeze until your weirdly colored eyes pop out. Yikes. You believe it too. You believe it too. She could definitely do that. Oh, damn. But here's your chance. You've got tons of success stories proving that forced exposure is really the best way to get people to like you. Sounds just peachy. When do we leave? Knut kicks at another bushes. She seems to have an anger management problem. Well, you guess she is managing it. She's taking it out on the shrubbery instead of your Skilla. We aren't doing anything. You aren't coming. Lady starts growling again, and Skilla looks like she wants to join in. Excuse me? Camille gets up and her face moving way faster than someone her size seems like she should be able to. You aren't coming! You'll just get in my way. You're distracting. Oh, what? But me, the crippled little dangly doofus. I'm not in the way. Really. Did they cancel the gender rule? What? Okay, blue blood. Okay. But what gender rule are you talking about? Skilla's mouth twitches just the tiniest bit. Maybe she's feeling protective about Skilla because there's like romantic feelings on first sight. That is not what I meant. According to Polly, only boys can be princes and bards. And there are two female-only classes too. I don't know about bards. Or no. I thought only lords and muses were gender specific, or sex specific at the least. I don't know, but on top of my head, my head tells me that only Lord and Muse were actually gender specific, and the other ones were more like it has like a 95% chance of being boys, but not entirely 100%. But that's just my mind. I might remember that wrong. I don't know. She actually is reading like a bard as well. Or a knight. I mean like, as I said, I get a lot of Bard of Rage. Bard of Rage, no. Knight of Rage vibes from her, to be honest. Like, using rage to attack and protect. Life plays, yeah, life plays can be pretty fucking destructive. I mean, look at Vriska. She had her destructive phases. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Shannon. But they're never going to play Spurb either, or Scrub either way, so whatever. What I meant. You keep tricking me. I just meant that you'll probably stop to save some bark beast wigglers and get us all cold. Skilla crosses her arms and tosses her hair. Fine. I'm counting on you two. You figure that the information gathering stage of the operation is next. You've seen heist movies. You know how shit works. But Camille just shouts at someone on her palm husk for a while, then punches some coordinates into a car that you're pretty sure isn't hers. That reminds me of one of the D&D characters a friend of mine saw once, like the orc who's entirely built up on strength and intimidation, but he's a rogue, and he just hides behind a leaf and shouts at people, "You can't see me!" And he actually managed to convince them that they don't see him. Well, light equals knowledge. That was confirmed within the webcomic ages ago. It's kind of hard to hear me. I can change that up. Is this better? Can you hear me better now? She seeks the knowledge to kick ass. Yeah, that's a good one. We know that Roxy Rogue have leaf convergence. Mother. Okay then. Yeah, the sound's better now. Okay, good. You're welcome. Okay, good. It takes you. Ooh, did I mess up? But Cornelia just shouts at someone. Okay. It takes you to the outskirts of the city, past long stretches of cracked concrete and urban sprawl. Not exactly the place you'd expect to find bandits who steal farm animals. You point this out to Cornelia. She tells you to shut up. So you do. Cats, are you okay? You leave the car and walk the last few blocks. The bandits operate... Oh, we were driving a car. Cool. The bandits' operation is honestly not super impressive. It's a long industrial structure that looks more like a manufacturing plant than a den of thieves. Well, that's mostly what they actually look like in the end. Beside it is something much more impressive. A sleek black spacecraft not like yours. This is a Mercedes-Benz to your benched up Chevy Malibu. Even before you crash landed it, that thing was a hunk of junk. Oh, holy shit! Is that an adult? What? What, the ship? No, dingus! You follow her frenzied gaze. And oh, right, the troll beside the ship is taller than anyone else you've seen here. Her skin is darker gray. So the theory that adult trolls have darker skin than younger trolls is valid. It just got proven. Her claws incredibly long. If everyone you've met so far has been a kid, wow. They all deal with stuff that even adults on your planet don't. Routine death, dismemberment, and like 4 different relationship dynamics. Was still checked when she fought Pig. Her skin was still pale gray. Yeah. This is getting deep into shit right now. This is a lore-gasm. Is there really... If there are really no major trolls here, then where are they? Wait, hold up! You're saying where you're from you live with adults? Yeah. You all live on the same planet? Sure do. Huh, well. Maybe you're tougher than you look. Adults are terrifying. I mean, troll society, yes, they fucking are. I mean, even Cornelia is terrified. I mean, holy balls. Come on, let's get it closer. Also, I think in Homestuck itself, all adult trolls were actually depicted with black skin. like how the ancestors were. I mean, maybe the only exception... Well, no, they were still teens. The ancestors were still teens, so... You and Cornel settle up close enough to the trolls to overhear them haggling over stolen goods. So far, the conversation is too general to tell if they mean the Lucy. Damn, they just have globes of steel. Talking back to an adult. I mean, I am great at rushing in without giving it any thought. But I'm not a total moron. The two trolls appear to come to an agreement, but they shake hands and heading back into the warehouse together. So what do you think? What should we do? You? Cornel isn't the expert here. Yeah, no shit. For punching. I'm also good at slashing. But Asdaya always does the thinking. Asdaya! There we go, Asdaya was named. This is apparently confirmation the player character is a child, which makes them not stopping the apparently preaching deep diamond from making them slightly less disturbing. It makes it less disturbing, but I think the player character is like 16, 17, 18 year old, like 16, 17, about that age, because he did mention to view some trolls younger than him that are clearly already somewhat teens, or semi-teens, or tweens. I've known to not to steal a spaceship and take off randomly in it. Yeah, true. All of blood, gold blood, murder couple confirmed. Yep. I'm more excited about the skin tone color thing. That's confirmed, to be perfectly honest, because the Asdaya thing is also cool, but I haven't met him yet in FriendSim, so. And the planning. He's the one with the eye beams and the big think pan. Don't tell him I said that. Please. You're sure heard you couldn't tell Asdaya anything at all, because you don't know who he is. Oh, right. Asdaya is frustrating bullshit lord loser. Who sucks so bad. Also, he's my mate sprit. Mate sprit! And we have been together for sweeps. There, mate sprit's confirmed! The cutest shit ever. Yep. I think the PC is a bit younger. They look up to Skilla and onward like young teen would and all the kid. I don't think Amicia and Diamond are pre-teens. I think they're like younger teens. I mean, the junk gremlins seem to be younger than the player character in some regard. But yet we don't have clear numbers and dates yet, so whatever. Let's just... He's my mate and we have been good for Christmas. He's supposed to be here, but he's off busy doing some dumb bullshit. So I need you to be the pans of the operation, okay? Please, do this for me. Oh dear. Search the spaceship. Follow the pirate into the warehouse. What should we do? Yeah, I don't like auto emojis much as well, but those in the YouTube chat are actually pretty fine. Blueblood says warehouse. Warehouse or spaceship, guys? Warehouse, spaceship. Ooh, I think that this will get a close draw if it goes like that. Spaceship. Follow the pirate into warehouse, spaceships, warehouse ship. I know what to do. I'm wondering if this is a sign of friendsim having a larger plot line, or this is tying into the main game. It is tying into the main game. Like, everything we see here is semi-canon to HIVESWAP. Like, our character experiencing that is not canon, but how the characters interact with each other is canon. But if friendsim has a deeper plot line, I'd be flailing. Ship, warehouse, where we have 4 warehouses, and 3 ships. Yeah, maybe they went through these things on their own in the HIVESWAP original timeline? I don't know. So it's very close. Should I go to the warehouse then? I want to go to the fail route first if I can, but I really want to know what's in this, if we can go enter the spaceship and look how that looks like. Because I really like the story of Wriggle and Tlaylock from Diary of an Alternian, which will have his 1-year anniversary in 10 days. I am not sure if I will. I have nothing planned for the anniversary, by the way. But yeah, don't trust me. I haven't played this volume. Just want to see if we encounter any adult trolls. Same though, Crystal. Okay, warehouse is one in the front, so I say we go with the warehouse first. Are you all okay with that? I just have to wait until my speaking catches up with you guys, because you're like 10 seconds behind me, I think. About-ish. If you have anything to say, say it now. I will count down to 1, and then I'll pick the warehouse. You know too much, Blue Blood. Well, then I shouldn't listen to you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You decide to follow them into the warehouse. That way, at least you won't be trapped in a confined space if anyone comes back out to check on the ship. You have to ready to do some James Bond-ass shit, ducking behind corners and saying "cover me," maybe executing some sick rolls down the hallway. You can't really do any gymnastics even when you aren't healing from broken ribs, but fantasy James Bond you sure can. Camille doesn't bother with any of that. She just stomps down the hallway towards the first door. Damn. She really hadn't been joking when she said she was more into this straightforward approach. You pick up speed to try to get to the door before she does, just to prevent her from charging in. They're in there and getting you both caught immediately. Good thing too, through the window in the door you see what looks like some kind of break room. A couple of trolls are messing around on their palm masks, and a few more are sitting at a table and playing some kind of game that involves cards, dice, and a little colorful shells. Oh, come on, there's not even that many. We can take them. I forgot you weren't my partner, you're just dead weight. No real argument there. Polipa told you that most pros work together for a reason. It's much harder on your own. distracted that Tom will take looking for sprites. Oh, okay. Ha, Joey, runter da! Sorry that I have to tell off my cats all the time. You wonder if Keneal would have been so hot to take the job if it hadn't been for Scylla's vibes. Yeah, that's the word, vibes. They were vibing. You have to do this. You have to rally. Keneal is already losing faith in you, or maybe she had no faith in you in the first place. Whatever. You choose a different door at random and go down it, assuring Keneal that you definitely know what the fuck you're doing. What? Where are you going? We've been down this road before with the diamond. And your meat quest through the sewers. This is possibly slightly higher stakes, but the same basic principle applies. Fake it till you make it. Keneal gets annoyed much faster than your other friend. If her sub-vocalizations aren't anything to go by, damn, you really need to step up your game. You think back on all of the heist and infiltration movies you've seen. Maybe you can find a locker room or a troll laundry room and find one of those sweat hazmat suits. Okay. Yes, they're switching around which routes can the Friendsim make with. Oh? Okay. Wait, didn't you send that message before? I'm confused. My brain is confused. It's getting late. I mean, it's 1 AM at my place currently. Yeah, that would be the best plan. Just put on a disguise and wander around like a sneaky fucker. And oh god damn it. You are so busy focusing on your brilliant plan that you open a door without thinking and find yourself looking at the trolls playing the card game. So in your random quest through the warehouse, you manage to double back on yourself and come out on the other side of the break room. Classic. This is classic you. You're almost charmed by yourself. Almost. There's a frozen moment when all the bandits just stare at you and Keneal, perhaps taking in the truly staggering idiot level you have achieved. Thank fuck! We should have just done this from the beginning! Okay, you can't see it, but my jaws dropped out open. You've gotten into quite a few fights since arriving on this planet. Well, mostly you've stood around while other people fought. Wow! But then point is Keneal. She's brutal. She takes out almost the same number of bandits that you, Scylla, and Laddie did in a quarter of the time. There was a Rust Blood bandit. I didn't expect that. Multicolored blood flies. Like seriously, such low blood bandits? I wouldn't have expected that. Also, I have to catch a screenshot of the card game. Maybe we can replicate that and play it. That's Wolf Murder time. No, that wasn't me mentioning for life is good ending. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, sure, they would be making money that way, but I mean, low bloods doing this kind of job sounds way more risky than high bloods doing those types of jobs. Even though if you think about it, low bloods going to illegal stuff sounds more reasonable, I suppose. And God, you know these are bad guys. They've been stealing Lucy and selling them, which sucks. But right now, they're kind of just a bunch of kids getting massacred. You don't feel great about it? In fact, you think you might need to sit down for a little bit. Oh, wow! A teal splatter. Your back hits the wall and you slide down to the dirty floor. You're clammy all over. Pathetic! There's Yellow. Camille pulls her gauntlet out of the final troll's neck with a spray of yellow blood and the squelch that makes your stomach roll. She notices you on the ground. What are you? Ugh! Are you serious? Come on! Oh, my voice is getting shredded with making her voice. You try to tell her that she volunteered you for this mission herself, but you can't slow your breathing enough to get words out. You aren't sure why now is the time you finally freak out. Maybe it's the close quarters, or maybe you've been on Alternia long enough for this multicolored mess to finally start registering as blood. Maybe you've reached your horror's saturation point, whatever. If you've learned anything from this experience, it's that the why of things doesn't actually matter. Camille looms over you, raising her gauntlet. She's gonna kill you. At least if you're dead, you can't puke on yourself. But instead of brutal stabbing, you feel steady pressure on the back of your neck. Camille pushes your head down until it's between your knees. Take slower breaths, idiot. Oh? You follow her instructions to light-headed to dwell on the absurdity of being coached through a panic attack by a girl who just murdered like the 10 dudes. She's surprisingly good at this. Woo! Yeah, that teal splatter could surprise me, to be honest. Yeah, good pale again. A broad shoulder to cry on. Yep. She is a sweetheart. Heh. That a free kid out his first fight too. Wasn't even bloody. And the little wriggler passed out. I guess some blood cases really are better built for violence. She sits down beside you and pats you on the back. You kind of wish she'd taken the bloody gauntlet off first, but you appreciate the gesture. You are having a hard time reconciling this Camille with the one who had snarled at Sculler for being too nice. I'm multifaceted. Also, fuck her! Which reminds me. She pulls her phone out her pocket, smearing a little olive blood across the screen. Corriga, I got your bandits. She talks a lot louder on the phone than she does in real life. Yeah, no shit. Of course I work fast. Especially when I don't have anyone to slow me down with a bunch of tactics and plans. Ugh! Save it for your kisses. Ha! Ha! She said it out loud. Camille's Thanos. Oh jeez. She bangs up and glares at the phone. You tell her she really seems to hate Skilla. Camille's face goes fierce shades of green. Don't be stupid. I barely know her. Woohoo! You don't press the issue. You also don't point out the kind of obvious point that these probably aren't the only trolls in the facility. The one who had been haggling with the adult isn't here, for instance. But if Camille forgetting about them means less murder, you are all about it. There's no way the bandits are continuing their work after this. Camille also seems to have forgotten about the fact that she came in here looking to be paid, and nope, she's looting the bodies. Great. It's a lot messier and takes way longer in real life than it does in the video games. In the end, she ends up with 5 palm masks, a laptop, some jewelry, and some little squares of plastic you think might be sci-fi credit cards. Whatever. There's barely anything here. But that fight made it pretty worth it. Well, you're glad it was good for somebody at least. You are just trying to not think about it and maybe get outside as fast as possible. Whatever Corneal wants to do with your outstanding debt at that point, well, you can square it up out there. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm not actually going to squeeze you. It would just be too easy. Like squishing a March bug. Fuck yes, saved by being pitiful. I doubt you have any money anyway. I mean, you're wearing an Alberton robe. True. Corneal helps you to your feet. You kind of want to ask if you're friends now, even though the only bonding activity you've done together is combined murdering and comforting. With her doing both of those things and you standing there like a dumbass. Oh no, please no hiccups now. Oh jeez. Oh. Yeah, we're in debt with 2 trolls. That wouldn't be nice. And Sheldon, again, I don't know. Personally, my mind keeps telling me night. It keeps telling me night. Like, if I wouldn't know about the light thing in her extended zodiac, I would be pretty certain that she would be Night of Rage, but I don't know. But really, you've made friends with the worst people for worse reasons. Oh, here! Why don't you take one of these? She hands you one of the palmers. Thankfully, it only has a little bit of blood on it. Actually, it might be mustard, like the actual condiment. But she's giving you a phone? Why? You didn't have one, right? I mean, you don't have... you don't even have any pants. Wait, what? This way we can keep in touch. Well, we're running around without pants. Woo! No pants party. I hope we are having underwear on. Or no, we're like literally only the robe from Gorgor. We're basically naked beneath. Oh my goodness sake. Yeah, it is unsettling for some reason. Although it's fucking hilarious. And you can tell me if you have any more jobs with an accent violence level. Like this one. Here, let's exchange info. Polygons are really useful. You can use them to call people and everything. You aren't sure if she's making a joke. Possibly she just thinks you're an idiot. That's okay. You can deal with that. Because not only did you make a friend today, you got a gift today. Holy shit, you killed it. Oh, that ended perfectly with the music. That ended perfectly with the music, and I got the victory! I mean, write my number. Oh wow, look at how tall she is compared to us. Like, she's like... If we both stand straight, I guess she's like 2 heads taller than us. And I mean those big MSPA heads. Yeah, first time win. Yeah, I love this volume as well. I mean, I don't think it can beat my personal bonding with Polypa, but it is a pretty awesome volume. I mean, I just love Polypa. Polypa and Skilla. Okay then. Well, that was a long introduction until the thing came. Tell them you know people. You mentioned that you are important. A real mover and shaker in the alternative economy. Oh no. You have a bunch of amazing local friends. Some of them are rich or have giant internet followings. Well, true. Or are just very, very enthusiastic about meat. The point is, you know people. Wow, that's really generous of you. Offering to leverage your relationships for my sake. I knew I didn't make a mistake trusting you. Well, that's a different story, I guess. Why don't you call up all your friends, your fancy friends? Oh, fuck. You don't have a phone. Oh, the irony! The frickin' irony! Okay, bye-bye, bye, Crystal. Nice! Thanks for the sub. Oh, that was fast. Like, seriously, just... Oh, fuck, you don't have a fucking phone. When we got one gifted by her. This is amazing. Yeah. Oh, jeez, this is amazing. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Oh, we passed 0, 1, 2, 3 o'clock at my time. Oh, bother. There's so much more impact after the good end. Yeah, it does. It so freaking does. Ask her if she works on spec. And there we go. We are... Let's search the spaceship, shall we, guys? Follow the no, search the spaceship. I kinda like her, this look in her eyes. It kinda, even though she's really buff, it kinda shows that she can be vulnerable at times. And this picture alone, gives like really much depth into the character, and I really like that. Here's your chance to prove you are totally capable of making non-disastrous choices. You reason it would probably be best to check out that space cruiser while it's empty, since who knows how many people will be waiting for you in the warehouse. Yeah, that works for me. You suspect that Camille would have agreed to anything you suggested just as long as she didn't have to make the decision herself. What a mood. As the kids say these days, big worm. Oh man. There are also many tough decisions in your life recently. You're worried that the spaceship will be locked and your great plan is going to be over before it begins, but the door glides open easily and silently. Whoa! Camille leads the way and you let her. You don't know what wild security measures a troll ship has, but you do know you don't want to find out. So the seeds are formed like bugs. Who would have thought? The inside is normal enough. A pilot's and co-pilot's seat, a central panel covered in more of the squiggly Alternian language, and a bank of sleeping screens. Other than that, it is remarkably bare of any homey touches. Not like your ship, which, in your humble opinion, was very nicely decorated. You've got some pretty dope posters on your wall. Knows why. More to the point, there's absolutely nothing of value here. Keneal can tell also. There's no point of being here. This is just a cruiser. All the good stuff is definitely going to be inside the warehouse. Okay, fair. You have no idea what you're doing, and you are sick of pretending that you do. You wish you could just take a breather, honestly. The strange compulsive desire for more friendship is still here, but you are pretty exhausted. Let's just... Fuck! Oh wow, that's kind of forward, Keneal. Are you serious, narrator? Oh no. Oh jeez, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Oh wow, that's kind of a forward, Keneal. You aren't even at the friendship stage yet. That's food. Yeah, that's food. That's food. It's just food. Oh, calm down, you gigantic tool. I mean, oh fuck. That's an adult troll and we're definitely going to die. That's why I said the fuck word. Oh. Oh! Fuck, that is a big troll. Keneal's pretty big. She's the biggest troll you've met so far. If someone fed you truth serum and put a gun to your head, you might even describe her as thick. Ooh! This troll is fucking terrifying and she looks pissed. Or maybe that's just how her face always looks. There are teeth, lots of them. Smuggler? Oh my goodness. Who told you you could be in here? I didn't order any ugly wigglers. Who are you calling ugly? Keneal immediately slaps her clawed gauntlet over her mouth, apparently remembering who she's shouting at. The other troll growls. Look. And you don't mean she sounds angry. It's not a husky, sexy metaphor. She really fucking growls a deep, gutturally animal noise. Staring into a pair of merciless cobble eyes, you experience a pulse of crystalline fear, blank and cold. You are pretty much constantly braced for death, but that does not mean you're looking forward to it. Instead of spring forward and rending you to pieces, Vetter just stares at you. Damn, adult monster troll. Take a picture, it'll last longer. The last thing you remember is those blazing eyes. Then even though that fades and you slip away. When you thrash her back into consciousness, Keneal is right on top of you, pinning you to the warm, throbbing metal of the spaceship wall. She doesn't look angry or scared or anything. Her snarling, expressive face is utterly blank. You say her name a couple times, but she doesn't twitch. She just squeezes down harder, grinding the bones of your wrists together. Someone is swearing. Oh fuck. You strain to see around Keneal's head. The other troll is seating up at the pilot's seat and the console is lit up. You realize that the thrumming in the walls means the ship is moving. You see... damn it. You see the sickly green-grey of the Alternian night sky and your stomach does a disorienting leap of mingled elation and dread. You can't believe you are actually going to space, finally heading somewhere besides this fucking hell of a planet. Of course, that's how you felt when you were first leaving Earth, and you have no idea where this troll is bringing you. And your new prospective friend is just sitting here like she's hypnotized. She only reacts to when you struggle and then only to slam you back against the wall. You just randomly fell asleep, didn't you? How the heck did that happen? I guess cerulean blood. Cerulean blood mind control on Driscoll level. Oh no. The adult starts talking again. That she isn't talking to you. But she isn't talking to you. No, I'm on my way. No more delays, I promise. The Lucy shipment is scheduled. No, don't worry, everything is. Sirens scream and screens flash. The ship bucks wildly like a sailboat hit by a wave. The adult troll's fingers fly over the consoles. No, what the hell? I don't know. It's like I've lost all control of the damn thing. Fuck. Knull's grip on you loosens. She pulls away and shakes her head back and forth, shaggy hair flopping into her eyes. What the hell? Where are we? She sounds small and lost. The adult troll doesn't turn around. She's too busy yelling a matey into her comm and trying to wrest back control of her ship. The whole thing shudders again, and yours and Knull's heads bonk together. Ow! The ship bucks again. It feels less like engine failure and more like a gigantic baby is shaking it like a rattle. Oh no. And you're scared, sure. But you're also aware in a sudden and unexpected flare of understanding and competency. Because this isn't the first time this has happened to you. This is exactly how you crash-landed on Alternia in the first place. You were just passing by, minding your own damn space business. Then your ship decided it wanted nothing better than to just snap its reins, toss its wild head, and head straight for the unfamiliar planet below you. You push yourself to your feet, trying to tame your nausea as the ship rolls. You grab Knull's hand and pull her across the compartment to a glowing green sigil on the wall. You don't know much, but you know that. But you do know absconding when everything starts falling to shit. Hey, what are you? Oh, let go of me! Absolutely not. If you do that, you will not be able to be friends with her, because she'll be dead. With a strength born of desperation, you pull her into the escape pod with you. Ah! We won't fit! You will. You do. But it's uncomfortable as hell. Craning your neck at a very uncomfortable angle, you manage to reach around Knull and press the big red button on the wall. An alarm sounds and you hear the adult say, "What the?" before the door slams shut and the escape pod rockets out into space. You shudder back down towards Alternia, Knull's weight crushing your delicate ribcage. Poor ribcage. You're surprised it hasn't sued you for damages yet. Wow, that sure was a shit show. Hardships bring people together, don't they? That's definitely a thing. Unfortunately, you judge from Knull's swearing and muttered death threats that this is not one of those times. Oh, fucking hell. So there we have it. A psychic pulled their ship to Alternia? Would they have to be powerful, phenomenally powerful? I mean, Briscoe can multitask. possibly dying in deep space. At least our character is dying. So well, these were all the routes, and we took 2.5 hours, the stream being almost 3 hours long. But yeah, why was it? I mean, there's no like mental barrier or something around Eternia. To pull a spaceship from space to the planet? You're very welcome! I don't really get what you are getting at, Shalom. It's just like I think of the different topic about you, but Alternian spaceship has ships. Oh, you mean like that the engine of the spaceship should be pretty strong, can leave and land and leave Alternia. I mean, that's fair enough. Even though Alternia might have a different what's it called? Oh come on. The things that pull things down on planets. What make things fall down. I forgot the word for it. And I really much loved you having all of you guys here, every single one of you. Really powerful to reach out to space to pull the ship in. Oh, yeah, gravity. That's the word. Yeah, JTC, thank you for being here with us. Thank all of you who's currently watching to be here. If you have questions or want to theorize, I'm up for that. I'm totally up for that. I went through all the routes by now. I think. Yeah, I went through all the routes. Cool truth, Shallon. I'll be glad to see you in the chat next time. I mean, I'm glad for everyone in the chat. So yeah, a psychic. Oh, like the ship. The problems the ship had pulling them in. Like rust bloods would be possible. I mean, I guess a radiant could be strong enough to do that. If it was that. Maybe it was actually just engine failure or something. Okay, biggest fan. Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice, and seriously, this got into like, like Killer? Yeah, I'm not good with names. Like, especially the second route was really in depth, and I'm really glad that I am glad of how in depth it actually was. So yeah, it's pretty late. So if there's nothing you guys want to talk about anymore right now, in at least the stream chat, I would suggest to say goodbye. Here's the song tomorrow. I won't be home tomorrow. I will be visiting my mom. I'm sorry I forgot to tell you, but I had a lot going on. I've run. I mean, you know a bit more details than the others do, but you don't know all the details. I had a lot going on. I was not able to tell you that this weekend it won't be possible because I'm visiting my mother. I'm sorry about that. It's not that I forgot about it. I really wanted to play with you, but I really also have to visit my mom this weekend. And over there, don't have my computer, sadly. Okay then. Yeah. If this is all, if you don't have any further questions or ideas you want to share with me, I'll say good night and goodbye for now. I really enjoyed being here with all of you guys, and for the first time that I streamed, the chat moved faster than I could read and play at the same time, which is something I'm really happy about, actually. If I missed any of your messages that were directly towards me, then I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I still have to play the game. Anyway, I sincerely love all of you guys, every single one of you that participated on the stream, and we'll see each other in the next video or live stream, depending on what will be next. Woo! This was amazing, and I can't wait for the next episode of HIVESWAP FRIENDSIM. Have a nice weekend too. Bye, biggest fan. Bye, everyone. It was really nice having you here. It was amazing. It was a great time. Great old time. Bye bye.